Hello, Libra. If you're checking this out, this means that your sun, moon, or rising are somehow in Libra. If you have other signs, I would encourage you to check out the other videos that are available for this. I'm doing a full moon reading for November 19th. The full moon is going to be in Taurus. So we have a very basic, earthy, grounding energy that is coming with this. And we're coming off of the Scorpio new moon, which was all about looking into your psyche, finding those little things that perhaps irritate you and sort of putting a finger in those spots. Sort of a swipe, so to speak. Just to see how things, just to give you a chance to reckon with things that maybe are on the darker side of your personality. Of course, if you're a Libra, there aren't a whole lot of dark sides there. There are some. Granted, everybody has something. But Libra energy tends to be a little more uplifting, a little more peace, calm, vitality, energy. So when I was getting set to do this reading, I pulled a card as a signifier for the reading, and I came out with Passions Ignited, which is a fantastic card for this. Libras tend to be very creative, and their energy tends to be very focused on good, so to speak. So we are going to look at the opportunities that the full moon in Taurus are going to be offering for Libras. And I'm going to start out by pulling some cards on the past influences leading up to the full moon. So these probably have to do with that shadowy aspect of Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio has been Taurus. Let's get it right, Beth. Libra energy leading up to the full moon in Taurus. Libra energy leading up to the full moon in Taurus. What do we need to know about those influences going into the full moon? What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the energy going into... You know what? I'm going to switch decks. This one is the Light Seers deck, which I feel better represents Libra. So, what do we need to know for Libra going into the full moon on the 19th in Taurus? What kind of energy do we have leading up to that? All right. Seven of Pentacles, a little bit of introspection about looking at what it is that you're trying to process, that you're trying to create, trying to produce, sort of focus on that. We have Temperance. The Ten of Wands, which is this is coming to completion here. Page of Cups. There are a lot of cards here. All right, so Five of Swords. So this is all about that sort of, am I doing the right thing? Is it going to work out? I have a project that I'm working on, which it definitely feels like a project. If you're a writer, it's like NaNoWriMo. If you don't know what that is, that's National Novel Writing in a Month. So you gear up and you write an entire book in a month, and you try to, like, 50,000 words in a month, which is a lot. So this feels like this is the worrying about the project that you're trying to produce, right? So we have that there. And you're trying to temper it. You're trying to make sure that the pieces are all there. You have the Page of Cups, which is sort of a young, sort of optimistic. It's sort of a let's all dive into the pool type of energy, you know. So these are all the cards, and I see this as such a creative endeavor. And this is what you're struggling to get towards, which is the culmination of it. So you have, I usually pull 3, you got, what, 5? Yeah, so there are 5 cards here. And all of them are talking about this focus, this combined project that you were trying to accomplish. Some sort of, feels like creative endeavor, something that you are putting a lot of time and energy into, something that you feel very good about, something that ignites your passion, so to speak. You're feeling very inspired, definitely. So, and these cards leading up to this, you know, like I said, I don't see the Scorpio overlay causing too much of a problem here. All right, so we're going to look at what it is that the full moon is going to bring to this project. So what is the full moon going to bring for Libra? What is it going to bring into the mix for Libra for this reading? Queen of Pentacles. So this sort of looking at your resources, deciding what needs to be there, how you're going to handle it. It's a management, sort of a management feel to it, as if you are deciding the best course of action. To me, this feels like, even though the passion is there, and it definitely is there, this is almost a, all right, the full moon, it's time to take stock of what we have, take a look at what we need to further go on with this project, and how we're going to complete it. Excuse me. All right, and then so let's see, what else have we got here? 3 of Swords. Now, see, so normally I would think of this as being about heartbreak, or division of the soul, or splitting of, in this case it feels like a splitting, like you would really love to add 2 new projects to this, so you have 3, and so you're dividing up your heart. That's not a good idea, by the way. Focus on what you do well. Focus on getting one thing completed, then moving on to the next. Let's see, let's pull one more card. What I kind of, but it sort of brings this, even though you have this, whoops, jeez, they're popping up. Look, and see, here's that management of it's the 8 of Pentacles. So again, you have this energy of Queen of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. This is your management of resources, management of information, management of what you have. Try not to divide it. That's telling you to stay on track, to keep that focus and that drive and that energy moving forward. All right. And so we're going to look at the outcome for Libra from the full moon. What is this? What is the outcome of this Taurus energy added into? And you know, that's definitely where that grounding energy is coming into this. It's encouraging you to handle this in a sort of a, instead of a squirrel, you know, type situation, going, okay, this is what I need to do. I've got it tracked. Yeah, all right. It's asking you to pull on that part of your personality and to remain focused, and you can get your goal done that way. All right, so what is the outcome going to be? What is the outcome from this going to be? The overall effect from the full moon. What is that going to be? I think you're having a hard time with it. This feels like to me that there is that struggle to stay on the path of one. But it's entirely your doing when you get feeling like this. And so you may get frustrated by that energy. But keep in mind that that is coming from yourself. It's asking you to take stock. Know that it's within you, but to take stock and maybe pull it back a notch. You know, I don't want to say curb that enthusiasm, but try to keep that eye on the prize, so to speak. And the Knight of Cups, there's your eye on the prize. So, you know, definitely it's that emotional, you know, Knight of Cups is your chivalrous knight leading off into battle. And, you know, it's the hero that you're trying to get to if you're writing that book. It's the gilded cage or gilded castle, so to speak. Not a cage, because that would be too trapping, especially for a Libra. But it's definitely that focus on energy, bringing it to where you want it to be. All of these things are asking you to remain focused on what you're doing, to keep that passion alive, but keep it focused. So we're going to do a card from the Shaman's deck, sort of round out this reading. You know, and this is not a bad reading. It's just asking you to play against, you know, play up some of these pieces that you don't usually focus so hard on, you know. Stay the course, and that's what's going to bring you to the point where you want to be. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Libra? What do we need to know? Bold step forward. You can do this. You got this. It's just a matter of, like I said, managing your resources, staying committed to the goal, keeping your eye on the prize, so to speak. Boy, if there are any more euphemisms in this, it's probably going to write itself. All right. Best of luck to the project that you're working on. Know that I'm sending good energy. I hope you stay healthy. And I'm sending blessings from Maine. Go write one for me, will you? Bye-bye.